There he is.
And here we are again, the old familiar places.
You owe me some training. These slavers weren't easy to kill.
It was a dark place, but worth the effort. The old Imperial. They really were trying to terraform Arrakeen, but they stopped.
Why?
The melange. Its discovery changed everything. The entire trajectory of the Imperium. Arrakeen became a one-crop planet. The dream was dust. At least, that's how it seems. But Kynes... I think Kynes wanted that old dream back. Anyway, let's focus on your training. Are you ready? Then listen closely. Life improves the capacity of the environment to sustain life. Life makes needed nutrients more readily available. Aligned to nature and here we are again.
Well, Matt Derek needs some help.
Always, my friend. The tasks of Cyprian Io are long and arduous, but they bring me to places where I can further my own research.
What do you need?
I need the mnemic film reels once more, but there's something else. By looking at the reports, I can pinpoint local testing stations. This is the area where Kynes was doing research. These testing stations might contain the key to what they were doing, with or without the Fremen. Thank you. Return the... I don't like this place.
I found these earlier, so I can just give it to him already. I think you just go in there, it's not far.
That hasn't been said before. You're my personal savior. In return, I will teach you more back at camp. Meet me there.
All in day's work, my friend. Oh, we have to go back again? Man, this guy is so much flying back and forth. It's frustrating. Yeah, I kind of was able to grab all of these films. We're not going to get through there. On my earlier runs through these testing stations, right? And so I just picked those up without knowing what they were for. But you can obviously just go inside as well once you're here. I have another 2, I think, so I might not even need to do anything more. But let's see. The annoying thing is more like that you have to go back each time to his original place and meet him there. Which is just a lot of unnecessary flying. Like, why can't he talk to you right here now? Anyway. Should probably actually, so if you jump in here, I should actually jump in here, like the next block over. It's probably way quicker. can't track it because there's nothing to track.
You've returned. How
Time
can
for
this
some
humble
training,
office-
Derek.
Naturally. But I wanted to ask you something first. Why are you helping me? What is it that drives you? I'm amazed by your capacity to retain what I am telling you. And the basic principles lead to practical applications. But here we are. Middle of a dangerous desert, burning sun, raging sandworms, studying planetology. Here you are. Why?
I'm looking for the Fremen. This investigation with Kynes might be a way to find them.
Really? There's more to you than meets the eye, my apprentice. Now listen closely. An ecosystem is a system. A system. A system maintains a certain fluid stability that can be destroyed by a misstep. Why the highest function of ecology is the
Now... Okay, so we only have one more capsule left. My god. This is another one of those where they don't tell you at all where to go. Cool. Uh, 71. Okay. Going. Ooh, that. Do I have water? Seven. That's full as well. Technically, I should step back at my base. Ah, we're good. Oh no, there were several people waiting, so there might be a sandstorm. I hope I'm not just like jumping right into it. Good. What did I say? This one, right? 71. Go. We might just head by the base after this. drop off the blood and some water and things. Not quite sure what to do for the main quest there on the left, a sign from above. I need to reach safe distance, which we have, so I don't know. We'll see. It's here. Can only see the light.
You're finally here. Not exactly. But also, yes. I learned from the last set of films that this lab is one of the few in the area where Kynes spent a lot of time. So my purpose here is twofold. Gather the mnemic films, but also search for signs of Kynes' research.
Derek, you've been able to get here. Why haven't you done this yourself? That's a very valid question.
I wasn't counting on the insane cult of sandworm worshippers when I came here, was I? I'm not equipped to deal with that. So yes, once more I beg for help. Find Kynes' notes and the mnemic films. I have more to teach you. I'll wait here and try.
So I think I have that one. I don't know.
Most intriguing. Is there more than this?
Okay, so I haven't found. I actually don't have this one. All right. Or not? Huh? I have the mnemic film, but not the notes. Okay. I think this is a short one. Good. Yeah, I need to drop off like things. Things. Oh, again, there is a hidden door behind this. So if you see these bookcases, and then you have this, there you go. It's bugged out. For some reason, doors don't open for me. You can just kind of jump right through it. And then we can go through here, and this is the last room. Enemies? Okay. Kynes research notes. Beautiful. Well, that means we can get out of here. So look what they say. Even with your considerable training, you are not able to make sense of these notes. It'd likely take a very experienced planetologist to decipher the work. Oh, we've got one on hand.
Did you find anything? Anything except crazed cultists, I mean?
Most intriguing.
Yes, that's exactly what I have been looking for. Research notes by Kynes. Finally! I'm going to need to head back to camp and decipher them. I'll meet you there for training and to discuss our next steps.
Cool. Alright, we'll go. So, just head back to base. And then drop off blood, grab some water, drop off all the resources that I got. And after that, we'll head back to Derek. And hopefully can finish off this Scientologist quest. And then also hopefully be able to finish off this main quest there on the left. Reach a safe distance from the wreck of the Festus, which we did, so not quite sure what we need to do for it to trigger. Find out.
Did you make it out?
You have to go back to your base.
I swear, Gurney is going to go too far one day. My father will have to bring him to heel.
Your father?
I should have mentioned who he was. Duke Leto Atreides,
Huh?
the Red Duke. Wait, you're not Harkonnen, are you? Actually, don't tell me. It doesn't matter. Let's just focus on decoding this film. I can't meet you right now. My parents, or mostly my mother, are watching me very closely. They weren't impressed by my brush with the Masquerade. Keep the decoder safe, and I'll meet you as soon as I can. And keep your net open. And stay away from strangers. Gurney always says you can judge a person by the company they keep.
She's the daughter of Leto Atreides. Alright, so
Hello, kitten. Did you miss me? Fenring has sent me some new names. Come and see me in Harco Village and we can discuss the details. See you soon.
As I said, like, she is actually... I didn't think it was her. Like, I just thought... Okay, so very interesting. So she's basically in this universe, the daughter. So instead of a son, or they had a daughter, which is Ari. Interesting. Okay. Well, Fate's takedown blade. So this is a weapon from Fate Rotha. Awesome. It poisons their target. I'm not going to use it, but it's cool. Awesome. Very interesting. All right. Well. Good to know. All right. For the next part of this quest, we need to go back to Harco Village. That is. Let's repair some stuff. All right. Alright, we're gonna head south, see Derek. He's probably gonna send us to Arrakeen or Harko Village. Maybe because my assault ornithopter has the booster, maybe even though the normal speed is 10, kilometers slower, with the booster I can glide longer. So I want to say the assault one might be even quicker. That sounds like a lot of math involved if you want to figure out what's true and isn't true. I like a sandstone coming. Indeed. So we might change this back.
Worm shit and sand.
Something wrong.
I just got a missive from Cyprian Io, Imperial planetologist. King of the bastards.
Yes, I've met him, remember?
Ah, yes, you've had the honor. Very well, his request is simple. A report on my progress. But I don't think I can face him.
I'll take your report.
Thanks. I don't think I am in the right mood to stomach that odious man.
I wanted to say maybe we can get out of here before the storm hits. Possibly. Gotta be quick about this. Ooh, baby. Imagine that's this thing coming your way. Come on, gotta hurry. I think,
Sector
yeah.
weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Oh shit. We should be able to hit this. Come on. See the blue hue. Yep. Whew. So you can always go back there? Probably not. Right, we're going to deliver the report to Cyprian Io. I think I might head after this. I head to the Hako village. I just want to grab the next few names there for the main quest. It says talk to Lara Tuek, and she is in Hako village.
Hello. May I help?
I recognize the accent. You're from the southern continent.
It is always a pleasure to meet a fellow Caledonian, so far away from our Telasic world.
Lassig.
From the ancient Greek, Telassa. It means of the sea, which we both are. But you are correct. I am from the highland steppes of the southern continent, just beyond the Atreides landing.
What do you do here?
I am the assistant manager of the Salusan Bull. As such, I have many duties, but I mostly handle security operation and perform also as the wine steward.
Wait, you're the bouncer and wine steward. How did that happen?
Not such a strange story. Boy grows up in a vineyard, boy got to fight in off-world wars, and finally boy follows his liege to a desert hell world. A tale as old as time, eh?
You fought for House Atreides.
See. I served the Duke in the liberation of Ix and the raid on Gidi Prime before my time in the Arrakeen campaign.
Tell me about Liberation of Ix.
I don't like to speak about Ix, but I will. For
Enzo.
my brother. We lose him at the retaking of the Grand Palais. There were two elements in our assault. Colonel Halleck, myself, and the Ixian prince in exile commandeered a suspenser barge and attacked the Grand Palais from above. Meanwhile, Swordmaster Idaho, he led the bulk of the Atreides forces in the main assault on the Palais front gates. Young Enzo was his official messenger boy, and wore the proper tabard to identify him as such, eh?
What does that mean?
The messengers are unarmed. The messenger tabard is meant to identify and protect its wearer from interference on the battlefield, huh? The forms of Canley are clear on this. But the forms were not obeyed that day. Standing in their way was Commander Kando Garon and an understrength company of Imperial Sardaukar. The Bene Tlilax who were in disarray. Their authority collapsed entirely as the native Ixians began to rise up. The Sardaukar were outnumbered and had no reason to stay in the fight. Whatever intrigue the Emperor was involved with on Ix had surely been disrupted, if not foiled utterly. But the Sardaukar do not surrender. Nor do they, it turns out, honor the forms of Canley when they are losing. By all account, Enzo was caught by a dying Sardaukar and had his head dashed apart against the ground. I got the taste for killing Sardaukar that day. An appetite I will never satisfy.
You love your Duke.
I do. Of course I do. Marlito Atreides does not seek his vassals' love. Only their loyalty and respect. And that might be why he is so loved. He cares more about doing the right thing than pleasing anyone. The Emperor included.